Let's fucking get into baseball.
Oh God.
We've been. Oh yeah, I know.
Oh God.
I'll start it off. I'll start off with the positives, and then we can get to the real negatives. The New York
I'm gonna
Yankees.
be listening, but I'm gonna step aside for the baseball talk
There
because
you go.
I'm
Oh,
not.
Jess, listen. You will hear me when I talk about the Mets.
Oh yeah,
You will
I'm gonna
hear
be
he'll,
me.
listening,
he'll let
but
you.
I'm gonna
He'll
mute my
let you
camera.
know.
I'm gonna
Let
be
me tell you.
listening.
So the Yankees in 1 week from Monday to Sunday, the 13th to the 19th, they went 5-2. They split the series with the Angels, 2 games apiece, and then just today they swept the Royals 7-0 in the third and final game, and they put up a fucking fat stinking load of runs, 20 runs in the last 2 games. They made the Royals look like their bitch. And in the Los Angeles series, their pitching got a little destroyed. A little bit. Starters started getting beat the fuck up. We had some fucking close calls in the first game. 11-10, we win that game because Jordan Romano can't do shit. And also in the next game, that Wednesday game, 5-4 win, and we get that one done as well. So, we split the series. I said I would crash out if we didn't win 3 out of 4. So this is me crashing out. Tighten the fuck up, bro. Tighten up, Yankees, because this is fucking bullshit. What are we doing? And in Kansas City, the bats turned up. Ben fucking Rice. Every single week, I'm going to say it. He's hitting .338 right now. He's slugging 800. An OPS of 1.276. 18 ribbies so far in the year. Almost leading the ball club with 8 home runs, 52 bases. He's drawn 18 walks, mind you. Only struck out 21 times, so that's not too bad. Ben Rice is our best player right now. Huh? Would have done that. Now, to be fair, last year he was getting a little bit shafted because his expected batting average should have been higher than his actual average. It's just that he hits the ball really hard, but it just goes straight to a glove. So it's kind of tough. But now he's hitting them over the fence. He's finding his stride with his swing, and he's fucking making the best out of his situation right now. He's fucking playing so well, so phenomenally. The bottom of the lineup, I want to talk about the Yankees because the bottom of the lineup is dog shit. Whatever they're doing, they suck. Literally, it's either an automatic out or maybe they could draw a walk. But you are not relying on this bottom of the lineup to get hits, and you are not relying on this bullpen to save you wins. Because you have to be up astronomically to even have chances because this bullpen is fucking scaring me. It's scary. So for the Yankees, for the next week, what I'm trying to see consistency. Now we do play Boston and we do play Houston. Those are tough series, right? We got an in-division matchup, and then we have a rival matchup against the Houston Cheatstros, the Cheaters. Still hung up on that fucking Cheaters piece of shits. How about you bang this fucking trash can? Piece of shit. But yeah, hopefully, this is gonna be a true test. We're playing some decent teams with some decent talent on them, so hopefully we can keep up. Hopefully the fucking bullpen is better, because man, this bullpen is dog shit. So that's all I really have for the Yankees. It was a positive week. A lot of runs scored, and Ben Rice and Aaron Judge doing their thing, and Ahmed Rosario as well, hitting the fucking piss out the ball. Let me just say that Ahmed Rosario needs to be playing a lot more. I mean, he's slugging a .533, and he's only played 15 games. That's crazy. He already has 3 home runs. He's cooking right now. So, yeah, Aaron Judge, pick it the fuck up, bro. Pick it up, please. Jazz Chisholm. But nothing is worse than what Daniel's about to say. So, Daniel, you can go ahead.
Is it my turn?
It's your
Is it my turn?
it's your turn cuz I'm fucking done. You go.
You said that the Yankees went over the 5-2 this week, right? From Monday to Sunday, right?
Mhm.
Let's see. What the Jets? Well, what did the Mets do? What did the Mets do? Let me put my glasses on so I could read this properly. We went 0-7. And if what I'm seeing here is correct, which it is, we've lost 11 in a row. We're 7-15 on the year. We got swept by the Athletics, which we know. We got swept by the Dodgers, which we know. And today we got swept by the Chicago Cubs. Did not win a single game in Chicago. How do I want to say this in what I deem to be the most objective and respectful way possible? How do I want to say this? What's the word I'm looking for? This is a fucking dumpster fire. This is worse than a dumpster fire. Okay. I can't even. I think my anger just isn't there anymore because it's gone with the team. The team's gone, so I'm gone, right? Like that's how this works, right? Like I give and I give and I give and I get 0-11. I get 0-7 this week. We scored. What was it? We scored 1 run today, 2 runs yesterday, and then 4 runs on Friday. That is, count with me, 1, 2, 3. It's 7. Scored 7 runs in 3 games. 7. 7. Highest payroll in baseball, by the way. 7 runs we scored. I'm on Sono, sir. We have Francisco Lindor. Oh, we have Francisco Lindor, right? Right. We have Francisco Lindor. Let's look at Lindor's numbers real quick. Why don't we? Let's see. Batting average 205. Great. That's fantastic. Love to see that from our captain. 2 doubles and 1 home run. And what's this I see? 1 RBI. Great. 1 RBI from Francisco Lindor, our second best player. Bo Bichette, 217. Paid you a lot of money, bro. I'm not expecting greatness, but 217. I mean, you're supposed to be the RBI guy, right? You're supposed to be run the scoring position, right? You're supposed to be elite at that. Elite at least batting average, right? That's what you are. You're elite hitter, right? 217. Luis Roberts, I love you. You're great. Nothing's wrong with you. You get a hit every game. You play every game. You play great defense. You're great. Luis Roberts, keep doing your thing. Francisco Alvarez, no problem with you. 268, 4 home runs, lead the team. You're crushing it, bro. Keep going, right? Marcus Semien, you could suck my fucking dick. You suck, bro. You suck major fucking ass. You have no pop. You're 37. You barely play second base. Well, at this point, right? You have 1 home run, 8 RBIs. Great, fantastic. You have 12. You have 18 hits and 77 at bats. Cool. What are you doing for me? You're hitting 234. You're supposed to be the Brandon Nimmo replacement, right? You're the on base guy, right? You're the guy who gets on base and plays great defense. What's your on base percentage? Let's see here, 255. 255. Great. Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's no problem. That's not a problem. Yeah, we don't walk. No, the Mets aren't a team that walks. Luis Robert has 12. That's fair. Lindor has 10. Not great. And then Alvarez has 8. And we go down the list. Nobody else has double digits. And I'm not saying that, you need to be walking every at-bat. But we're at, the 20-ish game of the season, right? 7 plus 15, 23, right? That's the number, 22, whatever. Mm-hmm. You would think by that point, most of the team would be in double digits. We have 2 guys in double digits, 2. So we don't walk. That's part of the problem. We strike out. We definitely strike out. Bo Bichette, 23 strikeouts, the on-base guy. Brett Beatty, another one, 21 strikeouts. Lindor, 18. Benj. We're talking about Carson Benj. I like Carson Benj. He's a good kid, young kid. He says the right thing. The guy couldn't hit a beach ball if it was lobbed up to him. Okay? He couldn't hit a softball if it was slowly pitched to him. The kid is good. He's not ready. He's not. And you could see it. Every game, his confidence goes down and keeps going down. And what do? Keep sending him out there. When you have guys in AAA, like Ronnie Mauricio, who is crushing the baseball, like MJ Melendez, who finally came up, who's crushing the baseball, why aren't they up here? We're gonna keep this kid, who is clearly struggling, clearly not ready yet, but no, because I'm big brain David Stearns, and I trust my prospects, and this kid's gonna be good. He's got to play every day, right? Big brain David Stearns. I'm gonna let our best power hitter walk, one of our best hitters walk, and one of our all-time outfielders walk. That's what I'm gonna do because I'm big brain David Stearns. I wear glasses, so I'm smart, right? I know what I'm doing, right? Oh, I was in a small market. I got him 100 wins every year, so clearly I'm the best GM to have, right? I'm not gonna sign Pete Alonso. No. I'm not gonna sign Brandon Nimmo. No. I'll trade Jeff McNeil, and I'll bring in Bo Bichette, and I'll bring in Jorge Polanco, and I'll bring in Marcus Semien, who, as a combined total, don't even hit over 250. Shall we go on to the pitching? Let's go on to the pitching. Let's move on to the pitching, right? Move on to the pitching. Why not? Let's see. Freddie Peralta, you're doing your best, kid. Doing your best. I have no problem with you. You get up a home run every now and then. I don't like that, but you strike a lot of people out. Your changeup is nasty. You know what? I don't have a problem with you. Nolan McLean, you're a godsend. You are a godsend. Thank you, Nolan McLean. Thank you for being on this team because you are one of the shining season right now with 28 strikeouts and having a 2.28 ERA. Thank you, Nolan McLean, for being on this team. David Peterson could go fuck yourself. Okay? In the 4 starts he's had, he's been ass. 5.4 ERA. Can't get out of the 5th inning. Struggling to start the year. But it's okay. It's okay. You know why it's okay, Lewis and Jess? You know why it's okay? You know why it's okay that David Peterson's struggling right now? Because he's a second-half player. So we're going to let him struggle until the All-Star break. And the second half, you'll see, he'll be an All-Star. Promise you that. Where else can we go to? Oh, here's a fun one. Kodai Senga with your 8.83 ERA. Yeah, Ghost Fork is really working right now, bro. 10 walks, grand slams, home runs, 8-run innings. That's fun. That's great. I love that. Whip 1.9 as a starter. So, there was a battle, right, for the 5th spot in the rotation between Kodai Senga and Sean Manaea, right? Kodai Senga won. He had great spring training. It looked really good. Had a good first start. Didn't have a problem with it. Since then, it's been ass. And where's Sean Manaea, mind you? Sean Manaea's in the bullpen. Why is Sean Manaea in the bullpen? Because he can't get his fastball up to 86 miles an hour. You see a problem with that? You're a starting pitcher, and you can't get your fastball up to 86 miles an hour. You're probably not going to start again, bro. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you suck. If you can't get a fastball over 90, why are you still in the league? Oh, wait, I know why. Because you're a New York Met, and this is what we do. We do things that don't make sense. Meanwhile, Tobias Meyer started the game today. Pitched great. Fantastic. Tobias Meyer, one of the few good things David Stearns has done so far. One of the few good things. Devin Williams? Oh, Devin Williams, the closer. Had a save opportunity. The Mets had a 1-0 lead in the 9th inning. What did Devin Williams do? Lewis, you know this well. You can tell me the answer. What did Devin Williams do today in the 9th inning? With a 1-1 lead.
He blew it.
He blew it. Blew the save. Great. So, 2 for 3 out of saves. Hasn't pitched because guess what? The Mets haven't been winning. So, how is he going to get a save? It doesn't add up. And then Luke Lever, the other ex-Yankee, 6.23 ERA. Great. By the way, in case you were wondering real quick, Craig Kimball's on this team. Just thought I'd throw that out there. That's the situation that we're in right now. Craig Kimble, 39-year-old closer. He pitched a 10th inning today. But then I'll get to the worst part, because that wasn't the worst part. No. That wasn't the worst part. Surprisingly. The worst part is that The worst part of everything going on is that Carlos Mendoza still has a job. That I haven't got a notification on my phone yet that is saying Carlos Mendoza has been fired by New York Mets. I haven't got the notification yet.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I'm still waiting for that one. So until that happens, that's the worst thing to happen for this team right now. Because let me explain to you what happened today. Top of the bottom of the 10th inning, right? Ghost runner at second, right? He advances to third, 1 out, right? Nico Horner at the dish, the best hitter the Cubs have, right? If you're a manager, you have first base open, second base open, right? And you have Pete Crow Armstrong at third, the fastest runner in MLB, right? Fly ball wins the game, right? So, Lewis, I'll pose a question to you because I think you're a competent man. You're a smart baseball guy. I think you could figure out this question. Nico Horner at the dish, first base, second base open, Pete Crow Armstrong at third. What would you do in this situation if you're a manager?
I would walk Nico Horner.
You would walk Nico Horner, right?
Set up a double
Right.
play, right, to get the because
Right.
it's already 1 out in the inning.
Right.
You set up the double
And
play.
you know, the Cubs have a left-hander coming up, and then they have their third spot, their DH spot, which they gave up because they pinched hit for Michael Conforto. So they gave up their DH spot. So a pitcher would be due up in that spot. What do you think happened when the Mets decided to pitch to Nico Horner?
He got a hit.
Better. He got a fly ball
Ooh.
because he's their best hitter. And of course, Pete Armstrong's at third base. So any fly ball is a run, and the Mets lost. So when asked the question, hey, Carlos, why didn't you walk Nico Horner? This was my favorite response. And you know what? I'm gonna find it because I really want to drive this point home. Because I need you to hear verbatim what this motherfucker said. Because to me, it's the most. Where is it? Where are you, Carlos? You fucking fraud. Where are you? You fucking fraud. It was that dumbass face. In the situation with Horner, especially with Horner, you put him at first base, they're going to take second base there. You know there's a contact situation there, but they got some of their best hitters coming up after that too. No, I was just going right after him. So the decision to put Nico Horner on base, right, was the idea that they were going to steal second. Fair? Okay. Yeah, they probably will, right? You know, third out, 1 out. You know, we're probably worried about Pete Armstrong running if we throw the ball, you know, probably not going to throw over the second. But then you realize something, right? Tied game at 1. So Nico Horner, as a base runner, what does he do?
He's going to be running.
Right. But here's the funny thing, right? Here's the funny thing, right? Even if he gets on base and the Cubs get a hit, we still lose. Because Nico Horner on base doesn't matter. Do you see the problem here? I'm watching an idiot manage baseball. So you see what I'm dealing with here. On top of having nobody who wants to hit, having a team that strikes out and doesn't walk, on top of having a pitching staff that outside of 2 guys is disgustingly bad. Clay Holmes, I'm still iffy on you, bro, so we'll see where you go. A part of having a closer who's unreliable. On top of all that, I didn't even get to the defense. Carson Bench can't play anything but right field. Brett Beatty tried to play first base, failed miserably, has like 3 errors. Okay. Bob Boucher can't throw a ball from third base. And then our outfield has no cannons in the outfield apart from Luis Roberts, who I love you. Stay what you're doing, bro. Be healthy. You're the best player we have. And Lindor constantly fucking up at shortstop. Outside of the fielding mistakes, I have a manager who doesn't even know how he's managing a game. That's the worst part. And the worst part is he still has a job. They still back him. He's our guy, they say. He's putting the team in the best position to win, they say. They say he's not going anywhere, they say. I say get him the fuck out of the room and leave him in Chicago. But no, our guy. He's the guy. The big brain, David Stearns, big brains, right? I'm so smart. Look at me run a team and build a team. So smart. 0-11. 7-15, last place in the division. You built a really fun fucking team here, David. Good job. We'll put you in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. Good job, David. 0-11. And you know what gets better? We play the first place Minnesota Twins on Tuesday. Whoop-de-fucking-do, guys. Whoop-de-fucking-do. And then we play Colorado, who's somehow also pretty good. And then we play Washington, so you know we're losing that. We have a 9-game homestand coming up, right? And I'm not going to sit here and say win 9 in a row to make up for it. I'm not going to sit here and say, go 8-1. Give me 6-3. Win 2 out of 3 in every series, and then we could talk. Let's steer this on the right path. Because if we keep going down, we keep going down, right? I mean, that is what it is. But if we want to steer the ship in the right direction, let's win every series. Take 2 or 3 from Minnesota, 2 or 3 from Colorado, 2 or 3 from Washington, right? Let's build what I like to call, this is a crazy concept, Lewis and Jess, right? This is a crazy concept. Ready for this? It's called a winning streak. You know what that is? It's very, very rare the Mets have a winning streak. That's when you win 2 games in a row. Sometimes 3. It's crazy. I know. I'm talking in tongues. I'm speaking Latin. I'm speaking a different language. I might be talking Puerto Rican right now. I know. It's crazy. It's foreign, the concept of winning 3 in a row. But if the Mets can do that, maybe we'll go in the right direction here. Maybe we can start to build on something. But, I got to see it first. So who knows? We're 0-11. I'm having a fun time. We got swept. We first of all, we lost 2 out of 3 to the Diamondbacks, and we got swept by the Athletics, which we know. Then we lost to the Dodgers. We scored 3 runs. To Chicago, we scored 7 runs. So a bit better there, but who's counting, right? So yeah. Tuesday, back at it again against Minnesota. Can't wait. Running to Citi Field to go watch my team play baseball. Whoop-dee, yay. So happy. Free tickets, guys. By the way, they gave out free tickets. Nobody showed up. I wonder why. Could have been that it was, minus 30 degrees outside in Citi Field and it felt like it was fucking cold. I don't know. See, maybe that's why nobody came to the fucking game. Instead of bitching and moaning on Twitter, maybe because you have to understand that people think it's fucking cold outside. I don't want to sit in 20-degree weather to watch a shitty baseball team. Maybe that's why we don't want to go to games even when you give out free tickets. I don't know. And it's on a work week on a Tuesday? Who the fuck wants to go see the Mets on a Tuesday? Oh, I know. Me, because I'm going May 12th on a Tuesday to go see this fucking team play. Free tickets, though. They gave out free tickets, so that was cool. But nobody went. Minus 30 outside. Wonder why. Oh, maybe it's a baseball team. I don't know. Maybe that's why. But yeah. That's the state of the Mets, guys. That's how my team is playing.
Feel better?
Sounds exciting.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Sounds
Inside joke. I'd rather deal with Jeff than watch the team play.
Oh.
Inside joke. But you know what? I'm a Met fan, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to watch this team every day. You know why? Because I'm a hopeless romantic, right?
Or you're just conditioned?
I don't know. I'm something. I'm not normal. I know that. I'm a Met fan and Jeff fan, so I know I'm not normal. So something's going on in here.